Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So basically this is my first video for 2020, and if you don't know me, hi, my name is literally Lewis and I'm based in Adelaide, Australia. And last year, if you don't know, I decided to do 365 days of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So I would post either his brand, about him, about new palettes, product shots, photos using all of his products on my face. And it's 4 days into 2020 and he retweeted me the other day saying that I've made the Jeffree Star Palettes. Oh, not gonna get emotional, but yes, I really wish that I got my reaction on camera because I literally scream cried. I didn't even know I could do that, but yeah, apparently I scream cry when I get really excited about something. Yeah, my sister called me up really early in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, so I was like miserable. I was like, oh my god, what does she want? She called me, she's like, check Twitter, and I just immediately scream cried and broke down, and Sam thought something was wrong with me. He was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I made the palettes. It's just, it's sunk in finally. Like, I've had a day to process it. I'm slowly going through all your guys' comments and liking and replying to as many as I can. But I'm doing it in like intervals, so I don't get like blocked from liking people's stuff on Instagram, because I've noticed that happens to people and they like block you for like a week or so, and I don't want that to happen to me. So if I haven't got around to liking your comment, know that I do love and I can't talk. I do love and appreciate every single one of you, and like literally 95% of the comments have been, you deserve this, and like let's get started, shall we? Okay, so to get started, I'm just going to put some Urban Decay foundation on. I absolutely fell in love with this last year, but before that I did use the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I absolutely love this. I went through 3 tubes last year, but this is kind of like an expensive dupe for it, but it seems to be more full coverage than Maybelline Superstay, even though Maybelline Superstay is pretty full coverage. But yeah, that's what I'm putting on my face, and then let's get started with what I want to do with my face, with my eyes, my look. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be using every single Jeffree Star palette to do an eye look. Now, if you know me, you know that I don't like neutral looks. Like, I'm not a neutral Nelly. I will never use like the neutral shades in a palette. I always go to colour. I just find colour is more me, and I just gravitate towards colour more, and that's just what I'm going to be doing today. So let's get started. Right, so as you can see, I have all the Jeffree Star palettes up here. I'm going to go in with Thirsty first, and just grab that out there and not knock everything over. That would be great. Yeah, and I'm going to use the yellow from here, which is the shade Quench. So yeah, I want to do like a big rainbow cut crease moment. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with my JS12. I absolutely love these, as you guys all know. The JS12, 13 and 14 are so good, and I love them. So I'm going to go in with Quench first, and I'm just going to pop that in the first portion of my eyeball on this side. And I'm also doing like a two-toned eye, so I'm going to do different colours on each eyes. Just so I can use every damn shade that I want to use. But yeah, Quench is... When I first used this, I was like, it's not the best yellow, but it's an okay yellow. Like, it's a good yellow, but it's not like the best in my collection. But it still does the job, so I'm not mad about it, but it's like not the best one that I've got. I'm gonna say like something about each of the palettes that I use, and I'm also gonna throw up some looks or product photos of each palette that I use from the 365 days of Jeffree Star, just so you can see what I did last year. But yeah, first up is Thirsty, so I'm going to throw up some photos now. Here is some Thirsty stuff. Right, so yeah, I'm going to talk about each palette individually as well. So with Thirsty, I love these 3 shades up the top, and I love these 3 shades here. As you guys know, I don't really like the neutrals. This middle section row, amazing. I love all of these colors. I just wish that these two are a bit more different. I just feel like they're too similar. But yeah, I know that Trixie Mattel uses Beach to use for blush, and it looks so good. But yeah, I really love these three, and the middle section. I'm gonna be like brutally honest of like what shades I use and like what shades I don't. But yeah, we're just using Quench today from Thirsty. And I'm just popping that right in, like really high up into the crease, like or basically in my eyebrow, but like blending it out where my eyebrow hits. I hope that makes sense. Like I'm kind of bad at explaining stuff, but I hope that you guys get what I mean. I also apologize that this video is going to be really long because I want to talk about too much probably. And I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to try deepen it up with Wow, because I feel like it's a lot more pigmented than Quench and it will go on better than Quench. I'm actually going to use this palette as well, this palette's mirror, because I just feel like it'll be... Yeah, see, like Wow just hits different. All this shit be hitting different. Not addicted to TikTok, I swear. But yeah, I'm just gonna pop Wow over the top and then just lightly blend where my eyebrow is. Yeah, I just feel like Wow just, yeah, it hits different. It's more pigmented. I feel like since the Thirsty palette, he like upgraded his formula immensely, and like Wow is so good. I love Wow. Oh yeah, Jawbreaker, next palette that I used. I love this. This is probably, yeah, it's one of my favorite palettes. Like, they're all my favorite, but one of my favorite palettes. It's his first, like, rainbow palette. I love every single color in here except for, like, these two. I've used, oh, and these two as well. I don't really use that much. I've used every other single color, which is a lot for a palette because, like, some palettes have so many neutrals, I'm like, I'm never going to use them. But, like, this is the money. This is the money shot. Like, this is the gold. This is, yes. This is my kind of palette. But yeah, I like the pastels in here are so good, so pigmented. All the deep colors are really good as well. The shimmers in here are really, I love Orange Juice, Cotton Candy. I'm not really a big fan of And What because it's not like that really bright red that I wanted, but it is still a good shade. Lemon Drop, Bite Me. Basically all the shimmers, like Snack and Jawbreaker are still good, like that's basically all of them. And the formula in this is so good. So yeah, I love this palette so much, and it's so good for like Pride Week and like Pride Month, I mean. Like this is the go-to palette for Pride Month. Like he killed it with this palette. Even the mini, I'll get to the minis though. Yeah. I don't know if I said, but I'm going to throw up some looks using Jawbreaker and some product shots with Jawbreaker in it, just so you can see. And let's move on to the next colour. Okay, so got the yellow on there. Now it's time for orange. So I'm going to go in with Androgyny, and I'm going to go in with the shade Charm. Just going to use this as like the blendy out shade, like the transition shade for my orange. So I'm just going to pop that like right in the eyebrow, but like coming down a little bit here and just blending it slow. Like I could literally do my whole eye with the JS12. Like it's just like one of those brushes I love. But yeah, I'm just bringing it down as well. Once again, still like blending it into my eyebrow, but like not so much this time because I always like to leave a gap here. But yeah, just putting that basically all over the middle portion of my eye. Right, so Androgyny. I love this palette. So this gives me major subculture vibes. I use all colors except for Safe Word and Dominatrix, but Dominatrix is really good to like deepen up like the outer corner if you're doing like a dark smoky eye or something. But yeah, Frosting is like the first gold that he ever come out with, where I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. Fetish is also another color where I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. And Deja Vu. All the shimmers are very good in this palette. I do find that when Poison and Swallow are next to each other, they look quite similar. But yeah, if you use like Military Poison or Military and Swallow, I find that that works a lot better. But yeah, like you can basically do any grunge look like any look you do with this palette will turn out grunge, and I love it. I love like grungy colors, so yeah, I really do enjoy this palette. And like this is his second palette, like he's just been killing it from day one. But yeah, Androgyny. I'm gonna throw up some looks and product shots for you now so you can see. But yeah, Androgyny. Okay, and then moving on, I'm going to go back into Jawbreaker, and I'm just going to use the shade Suck, which is the orange, and just use that like right in the inner portion of where I put Charm, just to like deepen it up basically. So like Charm was the transition color, as I said. So yeah, just going to use that to deepen up the crease. Could you imagine if my crease was this high? Oh my god. Okay, so now that that is on, I'm gonna go in with Blood Sugar. Now, oh my god. Let's just unbuckle her. Oh my god, this palette changed the game. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, that is gonna be my new favorite palette. And oh my god, it is my new favorite palette. Ever since it come out, every time I use it, I just love the looks that I create with this. Once again, top row, I barely use these 3 shades. And I don't really use Intravenous that much, but I use Donut a lot. I love Donuts. Probably one of his like best like formulas with the shimmer. It just goes on so well, and it's not like, it's not, I don't know how to describe it, but you know the one in Blueblood, I think it's called Titanic. We'll get to it anyway, but I'll say like my thoughts on it. I just find it really prickly and hard to work with, and it also stains your eyes. Donut doesn't do that. But yeah, the middle row and the bottom row are literal perfection. I love this palette so much. I literally always go to these 3 when I want like a red look. Blood Sugar is so beautiful. Sweetener, I love like the duochrome and Sweetener. Candy Floss is really nice. Like, he really killed it with this palette, and it's definitely my favorite Jeffree Star palette. Blood Sugar, highly recommend, love it. I'm gonna go in with Prick first. I love this shade. I just wish it was a little bit more pigmented, but that's okay. And I'm just going to basically just finish off my eye with that color and just really use it as just the transition for the next shade that I'm gonna go in with. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with Cherry Soda just to deepen it up. If this isn't dark enough, I'll just go in with Fresh Me instead. I'm just going to pop that right. Oh yeah, that'll do. That's all I want. That's what I want. Love this color. I just love the whole bottom row of Blood Sugar. It's just, oh, it's me. It's me in a palette. Okay, that's almost that done. I'm going to move over to the next eye now, and we're going to use some more palettes. Okay, so moving over to this eye, I'm going to go in with Alien first, and this palette. Can I talk about Alien? Oh my god. Like everyone else, I think I was like scared of like this palette when I first saw it. I was like, oh, I don't really know what to do with that. Now I've had time to play with it. Oh my god, this is so fun to play with. Like, Alien and Probe are probably my 2 favorite shimmers in here, and then Abduction, Flying Saucer, and Martian So are my favorite like mattes. Oh, and Area 51. Oh my god, can't forget Area 51. That is like probably one of my favorite purples he's ever done. It's just so like deep and blue and pigmented. It looks so good, like pressed all over and then blended out, and then just put like a really like light shade like Alien. Oh, it looks so good. Also, you can blend it out with Flying Saucer, which I think is really cool that you can blend out a purple with a green. I'm going to throw up some looks and photos with Alien right now. But yeah, the shades I don't really use are Titan, X-Files. I don't really use Tall Grey, which I'm quite surprised about, and Ghost OG. I've used Black Hole, I just use that to deepen up usually. But yeah, I love this palette. I love all his palettes, obviously. I'm just going to use the Shane Dawson mirror. This is my favourite mirror. I actually ordered the black one the other day from Beautylist when they had like a mini restock. They had a mini restock of Conspiracy. Y'all went mad and sold that out in 2 seconds. I am really like excited / like curious to see how well the restock does on Conspiracy. Like I know it's going to sell out, but like how fast, and like are you going to break the internet again, guys? Like what's going to go on? I'm really excited. But yeah, I'm going to go in with Abduction first, which is the light green from Alien, and just use that as a transition and just pop that where I popped the yellow on my other eye on this eye. A lot of people called this a yellow, and I was like, it ain't yellow. It's not yellow. It's like a really, really light green. Chartreuse, that's what it is. It's like a chartreuse. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that in the first portion of my eye and obviously blend it into my eyebrow like I did on the other side. And yeah. But yeah, I can see why people say it's yellow because it does look very similar to the yellow on the opposite side of my eye. Like they do look very similar, but I don't know, it's green. It's definitely a chartreuse green. Right, and then to deepen it up, I'm gonna go in with Flying Saucer and just pack that in the first portion as the deepener upper color. I don't know what to say. You guys know what I mean. Right, so yeah, that is those two colors blended together. They blend really nicely. Like, his formula is just very good. I can't lie, like the formula of the Jeffree Star palettes is really good. Some are like really like miss. Like, oh, I forgot to say in Jawbreaker, the shade Bubblegum I really find trouble blending, like working with. I don't know why, but like that pink just always gives me trouble. But yeah, there's like a few shades like that where it gives me trouble, but it's okay. I can work around it. But yeah, it's not like consistent, so there's room for growth. But it's still sickening. I hope that makes sense. Okay, and then next I'm gonna go in with Blueblood now. Oh my god. Oh, I love this palette! I've been saying that for every single palette, but I really do love this palette. The shades that I don't really use are like Priceless, Untouchable, Celebrity Skin. Although when I did do like a neutral look, when his concealers come out, I did like a neutral look. I used Celebrity Skin and I absolutely loved it. I don't really use Wealthy, but all the other shades beside Ocean Ice, this is the shade I was talking about. So this shade, I don't know why, I just find it really hard to work with. Every time I use it, it's just like gets everywhere. So it's not my favorite shade to use. And it also stains the eyes, which I don't really like. I really like the formula of Donor, so I wish like this blue was in the shade, like in the formula of Donor. But oh well. I love all the other shimmers. Ice Tray, Untitled is one of my favorite shimmers in here. Deceased is really good. Crystal Flesh, oh my god. When you have a whole blue eye and then you put Crystal Flesh as like the cut crease moment, oh, everything. That's what Jeffree wore on New Year's and I was like, yes, living. A few shades that just really stand out to me are Minty. I absolutely love Minty as like an inner corner highlight. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Blue Monday, Flourishing, and Blueblood, absolutely amazing. Undertaker to deepen up anything. Cullinan is a really cool shade, but I do found it, can't talk. I do find it a bit powdery, but that's, some shades are just powdery, but you can work around it, it's fine. But yeah, Blueblood is, yes, good, very good. Very good palette. Anyway, going in with Blueblood, I'm going to go in with the shade Blueblood. So I'm going to use that as my transition colour. Or I could use I'm Cold. No, we'll go in with Blueblood. And I'm just going to use that, obviously, as the transition colour. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. That's another thing with Jeffree palettes. They are pigmented. You have to be careful, ladies and gentlemen, or you will put on too much product. But yeah, I'm just working slowly in between the green and the blue to give them a nice blend, and then I will go in with more and just pack it on where I want it and blend it out into the eyebrow and coming down past the eyebrow arch. But yeah, every time I use this palette, it's always a fight between Blue Monday or Flourishing because they're like the colours that I will want like majority on my eye. But yeah, I seem to go to Blue Monday more because I just find it such a pretty blue. Like, it's really, really nice. Speaking of Blue Monday, that is going to be my next shade that I go in with, and that's just going to be what I use to deepen up this blue here. So I'm just going to pack it on first, and then I will work on blending it out. But yeah, let's go back to like a long time. So before I even started my YouTube channel, I actually practiced for a whole year just doing makeup looks, mainly using Beauty Color, because that was like one of the only palettes I had, and Androgyny had come out that year as well, so I started playing with that as well and creating looks. But I like didn't take any photos or anything. I just wanted to practice, see what they look like, take it off, and then keep going. And I used to do that like all the time. And then eventually I started my channel, and I mean, look where we are. I'm on the PR list and I still can't believe it. But yeah, that is Blueblood. Now we are going to go in with the purple shades, and I'm going to be using both the minis for the purples. They're right here. The Mini Breaker and Mini Controversy are going to be what I use for the purple shades. And that's all period. Okay, so going in with the minis next. So first up is Mini Breaker, and then I'll talk about Mini Controversy. I love this palette. The Orange Crush shade is probably my favorite from here. I really don't like how he had Bite Me and Bubblegum, like two of the same shades in each palette. I think that what he did with Mini Controversy was a lot better, where he just had one shade that repeated, which was a neutral, which is fair enough. I don't use neutrals, obviously. But yeah, I understand that more. But yeah, Oral is a really, really cool shade as well. Purple Punch is probably what we're going to be going in with today. Double Scoop is also a very unique colour that I haven't seen before, which is really fun to play with. But yeah, the only shade I really don't use in here is Hot Fudge, because it's a brown, it's a neutral. Like, do you see the common thing that I don't use neutrals? Yeah, Bubblegum is that shade that I find really hard to work with. So yeah, I don't really use that much. I more go in with Cavity from Blood Sugar if I want a pink, or the one from Beauty Killer. Yeah. Yeah, that is the Mini Breaker. And then Mini Controversy, the palette that broke the internet. Well, one of the palettes that broke the internet. Look, I really wanted to use the blues for the blue bit, but obviously Blueblood's a whole blue palette, so I'm going to use that. I love the shade Controversy. It's probably my favourite shade in here. It's such a good purple. Like, it's the spot on purple that you never thought would happen, but it happened with this palette. I also love My Apologies. Beautiful with the shade from Controversy. I'll get to it and then I'll remember probably. Not really the biggest fan of My Boyfriend's Purse. I just find that, like, it doesn't really hit hard. Like, I don't know. Just a bit weird about that shade. And obviously, Diet Root Beer and Cry on My Couch I don't really use. I actually really love the shade Flat Earth. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's just, I don't understand it. I do. It's really good for a transition colour for blending out Cancelled. Just, yeah. Also, Expose is really good to blend out Controversy. But yeah, my two favourite shades are definitely Controversy and the Simulation in this. Oh my god. Simulation is such a nice blue. Oh, and guess what? I'm on the PR list now, so I'm going to be getting I Gotta Go. And that's going to be right there. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I was just like everyone else. I was throwing my bloody fists at the TV. Like, why did you remove that shade? Just because one girl. But it's coming back and I'm so excited. Oh my god. I'm dedicating a whole look to it. But yeah, that is the minis. I'm just going to throw up a few photos of the minis now. So I'm going to put up Mini Breaker first. And then Mini Controversy now. Okay, now let's put them on my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Foreplay first, which is this shade right here in the corner, and use that as my transition for the purple. And just use that on the very outer portion of my eye, and slowly blending it out. Oh, another thing, I literally took so long to get my blend. Like, I'm very proud of my blend at the moment, and I'm proud to be proud of my blend. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. I worked really hard to get like a good blend, and I didn't really learn how to do a good blend until last year when I was like constantly doing looks. But like, I think brushes help. So obviously JS12 is what I'm using now. I absolutely love the Juvia's Place blending brush. This blends really amazingly as well. And also, if you want to get into nitty-gritty bits, the JS13. Honestly, the whole Jeffree Star set, the second one that came out with these handles, love. I absolutely love every single one of those brushes, and I use them all the time. But yeah, we're just putting foreplay on the outer portion of our eyeball and blending it out. Right, and then I'm going to go in with Mini Controversy, and I'm going to go in with Controversy. Love this purple! And use that to deepen up this outer portion. Oh, like, look at it. Oh, it's so pigmented and beautiful. I love that. I love it so much. Okay, so that is what we are looking like with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 palettes. Yeah, I think 7 palettes. Oh my god, so many palettes. I'm going to quickly go off camera and cut the crease with the P. Louise base. Absolutely love that for cutting the crease. I will leave everything down below that I use if I don't mention it, and I'm sorry, but if you want to ask what I'm using, be more than welcome to ask down below and I will respond as well. But yeah, I'm going to be using P. Louise to cut the base, and then we will be back to use shimmers. Okay, so I have just cut the crease, and I'm going to go in with the palette that broke the damn internet last year, the Conspiracy palette. Oh my god. I don't know why people are saying that this is unwearable. I have had so much fun with this palette. I'm going to throw up a few looks right now for you to see what I've done with this palette. I'm very proud of the looks that I've done with this palette, and it's iconic. Honestly, love this palette. Right, so yeah. Top bro. Don't really use that much. I absolutely love Just a Theory. Spiraling, I really don't go to it a lot. It's a really cool color, but I just don't use it. These bottom 2 rows are everything to me. These colors, all of them, all the bottom rows, like these 2 second rows, bottom of this whole palette, love. My favorite shades are Not a Fact, Illuminati, Flaming Hot, Food Videos, and Conspiracy. Also Diet Cola. Oh, Ranch is such a good like inner corner shade, like inner corner highlight. Love. Yeah, I really love this palette. I don't know why it got so many bad reviews, like so much hate. Yes, some of the colors are a bit hard to work with, but like they're, at the end of the day, they're pressed pigment. They're not like eyeshadows. So yeah, you just gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, it's sold out worldwide. Like it must be good. Like, I think like collectors wanted it as well. So like, it is very sought after, and yeah, I understand the hype and I get the hype, and it is been so fun to play with. Let's just use the 2 shades that I'm gonna use. So, I'm gonna use Trisha on the outer portion of each eye, just so I can bring in a little bit of pink to this rainbow look, and yeah, that's what I wanna do, basically. So yeah, I'm just going to grab the shade Trisha from Conspiracy and use that on the very outer portion. Look! Oh my god, it's so pigmented. I'm just going to use that on the very outer portion of my eye, and like where the end of the cut crease is that I just put down. And I'm just going to grab another brush actually. Use that to like buff out this edge so it's not such a harsh line, because I don't really like harsh lines. Yeah, I'm going to do that on each side. Right, and then the last palette that we're going to go in with is Beauty Killer, and I'm going to grab the shade Star Power from here, which is this pink right here, and use that underneath my eye, just right here. So I'm going to go in with the JS13, because it's a little bit smaller than the 14, 12, I always forget which one's which. the JS12, and just use this under my eye to finish it off, basically. Now, I've literally had this palette ever since it launched, so it is getting to that, like, it's basically expired, so it's like hard to use, but I still make it work somehow. Right, and I've literally just thought of this now, but I'm gonna go in with Princess next and just pop that like in the very inner portion of my under eye, just to give it a little bit of shimmer and shine. Just right here. I also totally forgot to show you some images with Beauty Killer, so I'm gonna throw them up right now, and I'm gonna tell you that my favorite shades in this are Confession, Star Power, Violence, and Rich Bitch. And I also absolutely love Black Rainbow. This is so pretty when you like press it all over the eyes, because all of the rainbow specks really shine in there. Very unique color. Really, yeah, I really love the shade Black Rainbow in this. But yeah, Violence is such a pretty color as well, and also Confession is like a deep burgundy love. Yeah, really good palette. Like, he started off with a bang, and he's just constantly coming out with bangers. And yeah, that is the last palette that I need to like show off. So I'm just gonna tell you what shades I'm using from now on, and we can finish off this eye look, and then I don't even know what I want to put on my lips. Okay, so the deal with my crease is I'm going to do like the opposite. So I'm going to put green, blue, purple on this side, and I'm going to put yellow, orange, red on this side in shimmer form. So first off, I'm going to go in with Alien. And I use the same brush that I used to cut my crease with this, because obviously it gets the same line and the same like curvature, so it's just easier to apply. Right, and then next I'm going to go in with Untitled from Blueblood. And then for the purple, I'm going to go in with the shade Violence from Beauty Killer and close up this gap between Trisha and Untitled. Okay, and then on this side, I'm going to go in with Lemon Drop first. And I'm going to put that in the beginning portion of this eye. And then I'm going to go in with Orange Juice next, which is also from Jawbreaker. Pop that right in the center of the eye. Packing it on right there. Okay, and then to close up that little gap right there, I'm going to go in with Blood Sugar from Blood Sugar. And just pop that right there. And then last but certainly not least, I'm going to go in with food videos from the Conspiracy palette. This has been my absolute go-to for an inner corner highlighter to this year, last year. Yeah, it's 2020, Lewis. You made the PR list, 2020. Last year. And yeah, I'm just going to use a pencil brush and just grab that shade on my brush and use that as the inner corner shade. Like, look at it. Oh my god. It's so bright and beautiful, and I love it every second I use it in the inner corner. Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the look almost done. I'm just going to pop off camera, put some lashes on. I'm going to use Sophisticated by Morphe. I've really been loving those dramatic lashes. And I will come back and we'll do some highlighting, and then we'll do the lips. Okay, we are back with lashes on, and I also put the Colour Punch from Colourpop in my waterline as well to give it a nice contrast and also to open up my eyes because it's a brighter colour. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is highlighter, and I think I was going to go in with Ice Cold, but I think I'm going to go in with Goldbreaker just because it came out last year. It was such an iconic shade and I used it so much and I love it, and yeah, that's basically why. So yeah, I'm going to be using Goldbreaker, which is this top middle shade right here on the cheeks. And just popping that right on the cheeks. Oh my god, I love this shade. It is just like the most perfect gold. Like, I love this for highlighter. Okay, and then the last step is obviously lips. I wanted to go in with a funky shade, but I thought the eye look is a lot, so I'm going to go in with my favorite nude from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, which is Christmas Cookie. Absolutely love this nude. It is basically my lips but better shade. Another nude that I really like is Nathan. Some funky colors that I like, well, actually, red that I like is Are You Filming? And also Checkmate is a really good like red, but it's like also kind of like an orange red. I also really like Mermaid Blood. I like Coral Fixation. I love Equality. I really hope he comes out with some more like dark green lipsticks this year. Oh, I love Karma as well. Just to name a few. I love all his liquid lipsticks, but like those ones are kind of like what stand out in my head. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with Christmas Cookie on the lips. And boom. See, like, look how, like, that's my top lip and then that's my bottom lip. Like, they literally look the same color, but like this is liquid lipstick. This is just my normal lip. Love it. This is the finished look. I also forgot to add just like some images in general that I did over the last year that I was really proud of as well. So here they are as well. And here I am without lashes. That took a long time to film. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Every single Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette is on my eyes right now. I feel amazing. I love how this turned out. I really didn't know what to do, but like obviously we're gonna have to do a rainbow moment using every single Jeffree Star palette. But yeah, wow, I have never done a look like this. This is a good way to start off 2020, I think. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I will get around to answering them. I'm so excited for this whole year now. Like, the PR list was my whole life goal. Like, that's just like the top thing that I wanted, and I got it. And like, I can't even put into words how it makes me feel. Like, it's just... if that makes any sense. But yeah, if you haven't already, I would literally love if you would subscribe to my channel. I am going to be bringing you Jeffree Star Cosmetics new launches, and I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't wait to see what his next palette is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Blood Sugar 3. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the Blood Sugar 3, confirmed in Trisha Paytas's podcast. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys what looks I'm going to do. Like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. Yeah, no. Like I always do on my channel, I'm going to dedicate a whole week to his launch. That is just how I like to do stuff. I like to show off every single product, use every single product in every single way it possibly can. I will show you swatches. I don't normally show swatches because obviously everyone on PR would show swatches, so I just wouldn't, like, you wouldn't need to see them because you guys have already got and see. And yeah, I'll show you swatches and all that. I'm so excited to get started. But yeah, for my next video, I really want to play with some products that I brought myself over Black Friday / Christmas. So I got the Nelvina Volume 2 that I really want to play with. I also have Trixie Cosmetics glitter that I really want to play with. I also got some Lime Crime that I want to play with, and the Kaleidos highlighters. I haven't used all of them, so I really want to use another one of those as well. So yeah, if you would like to just subscribe and stay tuned, that will be my next video. I literally love every single one of you. Thank you so much for the support. I'm sorry if this video is really long, but I just wanted to start off the year with a bang and show you what I did last year to get myself on the PR list. It was not easy. I 100% almost gave up. Even coming into this year, like I'm really impatient when it comes to stuff like this. So I was like, the day before last, the day before I found out, I was like, oh no, I don't think I'm gonna make it until he does like a search or something. So I was like really down, and then that tweet that I did was like, okay, like one last shot, like it's 2020, come on, I dedicated a whole year to your products. Can I make the PR list yet? Yes, you can, Lewis. Hi, how are ya? Welcome 2020. I can't wait to get started. I hope you guys can't wait to get started as well. I literally love every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video. I'm sorry if I'm really excited and like all over the place in this video, but like, you probably understand why. But yeah, I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!